How you doing, everybody? I know I look a little scary. I'm going with wild hair these days. And it's a bit sweaty. I probably should wipe that off. Is that better? That's better. Okay. Now, here we go. Listen, lately we've been going through a lot of things. Grinner. They've elected a new judge and stuff like that. So, in this case, that case, and other cases too. Um, What's basically we're trying to get over some big triumphs, and hopefully by tomorrow, we may know the news of Miss Skinner's, let's say, being is. Uh, and we've elected a new judge. I forget her name, Jackson. I think that's her last name is Jackson, Miss Jackson. So I should play that. That's a good song for her. That's her theme song right there. Um, but here we go. Um, what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to communicate here is basically the show is going through some big difficulties. And one of them, if you haven't known, is that Instagram has blocked my or disabled or set my Instagram so that I can't go into it because they think I'm violating human rights. So what I'm trying to do is figure out how to fix that problem. So if you're going to Instagram and see what's going on with the show or anything like that, or my pictures there, don't worry about that. I'm not violating people's human rights, really. I've missed it on Twitter. You can follow me on Telegram, Caliber85. And you can follow at JC Homelander here, where this video is live and cross-posting on the Webm page, which is basically the parent company to JC Homelander. I like to refer to it as the parent company. This production of Webm going on and going on. But what I want to say is mostly the season is coming in for the podcast show, and it's very difficult because I'm getting different numbers from different sites. The main site says I have done 99 episodes when I've done extra bonus episodes. So 2 years, it should come to 104 episodes. So I shouldn't do any more or less or whatever. And I've done, like I said, I've done a lot of bonus episodes. I've worked very hard. Now I'm going to take the next 2 months to try to produce another 52, at the minimum 26, and then go another 26 afterwards. The numbers are, well, let's just say it's not the most fabulous numbers this season as it was the first, but I know there's valid reasons for why that is, and don't worry about it. For this to be a show, or for it doesn't have to have monetization, and it doesn't have to have huge audience, because the idea of it is that each time you push the button, you listen, and that audience that you didn't listen a whole lot to, you will and binge and maybe see something, hear something that you want to do. I hope you're liking all the art, the unique arts I'm doing. I hope you're liking the new look of the show. There may be more art and everything else forthcoming. And I'm looking for the third season has also been set up. The premiere has been completed, and I'm going to start filing and scheduling more episodes for the third season is coming, regardless of poor critique. And I'm bumping into people in the street saying, we don't like the show. Well, now I know why Tom Hanks and everybody else, having formerly been a bodyguard, now I realize why they had bodyguards. So, I hope this live is working out too, because I don't know till afterwards. So what happens here is what happens here is it basically and inordinately and strangely enough. Um, these are things that we're going through, and I'm going to make this as best a show as I can. Now, my news commentary show, where I provide my opinion, having been in some headlines, and or by actually been removed from the headlines, but inadvertently being behind the scenes of headlines. We are we're really doing a good job in this partnership with Spotify and other entertainment industries. I'm looking forward to hopefully in the future do some lucrative things with other partners. And as strange as it sounds, I'm just doing what it takes to hopefully create some wealth for the show, for myself, and better myself. Get rid of this crazy hair. Uh, and maybe find a good hairstylist instead of looking like buckwheat. Which this is well, this is natural hair. And I think that the good doctor, Dr. Cornell West, this, if you don't know I'm a black voice by now, then you really don't know what's going on. So, what I'm trying to say to you about the show is that I hope that you listen in. I hope that this live inspires you to listen in, because what I'm talking about is greener. I've already talked about Miss Jackson, not specifically, but what I said short is that he should pick the right person for the job and not necessarily a female. And I'm glad that Miss Jackson got the job. Um, I don't want to say it, but LeVar Burton said her name on Twitter, and I said Grinner on Spotify, and I talked about Grinner. But that's another thing. That's another thing. And LeVar Burton is probably not watching this. I hope that he continues to direct on NCIS. I'm hoping to direct on NCIS myself. But nonetheless, I'm already over. Um, and I haven't been seeing your stories lately with Wheaton. I've been very busy, so but he does those with a bot probably, and does it and all that crazy stuff. But getting back to my point, this live is to inform you that there will be a third season. So at home, clap and applaud those of you that are listening and that are actually in the audience, even if it is just the two of you, the one of you, the four of you. I am not background noise in Journal Square or in New York, apart the drilling and the cars going by. You push the button, you hear me in 3D sound, and you hear me clearly and at the best of my voice. People kept saying you have a good voice for radio. Well, I'm doing a podcast, and it is, yes, this is the most successful thing that Weapon has produced. Everything else has basically fallen to the wayside, and I'm doing this right now, and I'm liking it. I'm having fun with it, and it's kind of not, it's serious, but I'm still having fun producing it. I wish I could record outtakes for it and share a funny story of an outtake moment to it. Maybe I'll start doing that later on too. But I am doing the best I can, and it's earning, and it doesn't matter if it's earning or not. I didn't know it was going to earn until after they send me email. It goes, "You have a show." I go, "I have a show?" Okay, so then I go, "We're going to help you earn. You're going to help me earn." So I go, "Okay," I hook it up. I go through it. I go through all the process. I mean, if it means that, sometimes it just basically helps with the process of just peace of mind. I mean, having $5 in hand sometimes is good as having $1 million in hand. So, I get ice cream then. But what I'm trying to communicate with you is, and I hope you can't see the mess. I'm trying to set aside the mess. I'm trying to straighten up the place. I'm straightening up my studio. Um, but there's going to be a third season, and I'm probably going to have a better hairstyle in the third season too. But this is a black voice, and Will Smith is a black voice. I'm a black voice, and who else is a black voice? I don't know. Cornel West should have. Farrakhan's a black voice. So I am going to keep on keeping on, Lieutenant Uhura, Nichelle Nichols. They're not going to run me off, okay? Because they come up to me and say nasty things. Don't do this. Don't do that. Now, you got your appearance, the nasty naysayers, because the production studio says, keep on keeping on. Now, like I said, there's going to be a third season. Don't worry about me violating human rights. Call Instagram and tell them to put me back and cut the crap. There's no way in heck I'm in violation. I'm fighting for people's rights. I'm trying to free people with my voice. As stupid as it sounds, I'm adding my voice to those people being freed and to whatever injustice that they're doing. It's the best power because, the violence doesn't get anything but violence. They attack us and we attack and blow them back up. And that's what's just going to happen. So, let me finish by doing this.